609, what you want?
Yo, whoever ever talking over the ball, stop hating. Fuck out of here, now. Hey, yo, Bricks.
What kind
of jerseys?
Jersey, 609. You want to play video games? Let's play video games. You want to talk shit? We can talk shit.
Nah, Bricks. Well, part of 609, though, Bricks.
Because I've been here for all my motherfucking life.
Nah.
You live in...
Nah, that's not my question.
I know the 609.
609.
You know where you...
Why are you saying it like that?
You know where Trenton is?
You know 609. And everybody knows Trenton is the motherfucking capital.
That's where I live. I used to live there. Never been outside the house, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't let them get to you so much.
I joined the HQ, these two dudes are going off on each other. They're telling each other where the fuck they're from, and then they're friends afterward. What the fuck just happened? One dude said that his shot's not that good, so he talks shit to people to get in their heads. It's not that deep, man. It's Call of Duty. The fucking Call of Duty strats. People have been asking how close I am to the Nightmare 2 variant for the, I think it's level 16 social score. I don't spend a lot of time in the HQ, so I don't really have that high of a social score. I mean, there's a few people that I know that aren't even like level 10 in social score, but they're 10th prestige and shit. I just don't really spend that much time in the HQ. I've been trying to spend a little bit more time in there for the hopes of getting some commendations and shit. I need like 2,500 more social score in order to get it. It's gonna be a while. I know a lot of people do like that whole farming method where they'll change their emblem to commend me, please. Honestly, I just don't feel like making the emblem. I mean, hey, if you see me in the HQ, go ahead, please commend me. I think most people do though when they, you know, recognize me. It's just, I don't really go there much. So I think I need to just like spend the rest of the night like walking around HQ, commending people and hope they give it back. Like I always run around and I commend people, but you don't always get it back. I'm sure everybody else experiences the same thing. You commend like 20 people in your HQ and you'll get like 3 in return. But I mean, I guess it does incentivize people to, you know, actually commend you back at least a little bit, at least more than they would have. Jay, you might not even get those 3 commends if you didn't commend people first. Apparently it's a real issue trying to get social score on PC because people are not getting like full HQs or something. And there have been updates. I think the HQ really isn't like that broken or anything like that. But when speaking of an update, I think it was just a playlist update. They updated it to where you would be able to play duos in ranked play now instead of just straight solo. I think they're updating it slowly until you have a full squad of 4. They're just trying to like gather information or some shit like that, and they don't want people boosting, I guess. Because you can have somebody that is like complete trash at the game and then pair up with 3 really good players and then just boost them. Happens all the time on other games that I play. I know that was the initial worry like right at the start of the season, that they didn't want people to end up in divisions that they don't deserve to be in, at least right at the start. If people are going to get boosted, they're going to get boosted eventually, but not right at the start, so I can understand why they did this. But obviously I don't play ranked play, so I don't really know all the details and shit, but I don't care about my rank. I don't care about being like super good at the game. I just want to be, you know, a sniper, make a fucking montage and chill. That's it. But next to that, they did release the video preview for the DLC that's coming out January 31st, I think. I think it's the end of January, I'm pretty sure. It's 4 multiplayer maps. I think one of them is actually a war map, so it's 3 multiplayer maps, but it's 4 technically. We usually got 4, so we're kind of ripped off there, but 2 of them I can't even remember, and honestly, looking at the preview, I can't really tell if they're going to be good maps or not. You're really not going to be able to tell if it's going to be a good map or not until you really actually play it and see how other people play it. You can get one of those maps where it's like really small and it seems like there's a bunch of lineups and shit like that, but if the spawns don't complement that kind of play style and the player base, when they initially get on it, play it in a way that the developers didn't really intend, the flow of the map could just be really trash. The design could be good, but the way that people play it could be really bad. I haven't played War in weeks, so I don't even really count it, but it is the 4th multiplayer map, I guess. I know people that play War exclusively, so but one of the maps is actually a Resistance remake from MW3. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you've seen Resistance at least a million fucking times. And actually, Resistance would fit this game really fucking well, like really well. And I'm wondering if that spawn trap that worked on Resistance back on MW3 and Domination would work as well as it did on this game. Probably not. They usually mess with spawns at least a little bit, or sometimes even, I mean, just from game to game. People played MW2 Terminal way different than MW3 Terminal. And it's probably because people can't sit on Red Roof the entire game trying to noob tube you. So the flow of that map, even though it was pretty much the exact same map, was a little bit different just because of like small little things like that. So Resistance may play a little bit different from how it did on MW3. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, because on MW3 it did play really well. And on top of that, it was actually a pretty decent free-for-all map. I didn't play too much free-for-all on MW3, but seeing MW3 free-for-all montages, Resistance was actually a really solid free-for-all map from what I know. So it wasn't the best, but it was really solid. I'm just happy that we're getting new maps. Honestly, I kind of wish it was 4 like it usually is, but they kind of made it so one of them was just a war map instead, which is pretty shitty, I think. But I actually thought that we would end up getting 4 normal multiplayer maps and then then the extra war map, but I guess maybe they only want to make 4 period all the time. I don't know. Maybe there's some contracts or some shit. I don't know. Maybe they were worried if they had made 5 of them, they would have to move the price up, and then they were afraid that people wouldn't buy. I have no idea. I don't know the reasoning for all that bullshit, but I still wish it was 4 normal multiplayer maps and then the war map in there. Obviously, I don't want war to be forgotten just for all the people that actually play it. 'Cause I know people that wouldn't even play this game if war wasn't in it. I just wanted more maps, you know what I'm saying? I had the season pass and everything, so I mean, obviously I will try out the new war map, but of course with me being a free-for-all sniper, it's not something that I'm gonna be playing all the time. There was a lot of really fucked clips that were hit on Resistance in all game modes, but obviously especially Domination. Both sides admittedly were really nuts, but one of the sides, just the amount of people that have hit some serious shit there is just disgusting. I've seen multiple 6-ons on both sides of the map. There's like a handful of maps where you can actually say that's possible. And not just a couple clips, I mean a good amount of clips I've seen on both sides. 5-on plus headshots and shit on both sides. Quad collaterals both sides with 6-ons and shit. It's fun. There's one of the corners on Resistance where everybody ends up just spawning on this street right around this corner. I'm pretty sure it's the A flag. And they just spawn in this small little corner and they're forced to run out. There's no other way that they can go. And people hit some fucked up shit in that corner. Obviously, it got a little boring for people to watch or whatever, but it was a good map nonetheless. And if it can work for free-for-all, sign me up. I need more maps. I mean, to be fair, I haven't hit on the majority of the maps on this game, but also, I don't know what it is, but you actually could notice it across a lot of people's gameplay. Like, there's 4 or 5 YouTubers at this point that I watch that are having, like, issues with their recording or rendering or some shit where gameplay will randomly have, like, these screen tears, face cams are freezing and shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe there was, like, an update that came out. There's something going on. My videos have been doing it multiple times. I did a couple things to try to remedy it, but it still happens a little bit here and there. It's probably at least happened once or twice in this video. Tangled bum hair. That's fucking disgusting. And he's using bouncing Betty. This corner right here is like magic for me. I don't know what's up. I thought the other corner was really good. This one is next level. Like, don't get me wrong, this side of the map is really nice. Like, I can hit something right here if this fucking tangled ass. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much once again for all the support on my videos recently. It means the world. Yesterday's video got over 25,000 likes. Let's see if we can do it again. And, yeah, it's been Jeff, guys. Later. Pussy in my DM.